Hey guys, Michael here with Hello Cupcake. It's me, and today is Saturday, November 21st. And, so yeah, I told you that on Saturday I would go into a little bit more detail with some of the stuff that has been going on in my life and where I'm at and things like that. As of today, so far, I have yet to go out on my walk. I'm thinking that I may just take a stroll around downtown or maybe even go walk along the beach. And then there's also a part of me that's thinking about just going to the park and walking around the park. So I really have no idea. And I didn't realize that it's as late in the day as it is. At the time of recording this right now, it's just a little after 11 in the morning. So, yeah, still haven't got my whole day planned or anything like that, but here we are. I thought I'd go ahead and get the video done and taken care of. So, mentally speaking, I have not been doing well, guys. I have been crying a significant amount more than I have been or had been, I should say, in the last few months. I don't know if it's because of the weather change. I don't know if it's because our nation is going under a secondary lockdown and the governor here in the state of Washington is just taking us back to phase one, which has affected my family directly. My niece just was let go from her job, and my sister is having to work at home again, and I know a couple of other people who have completely lost their jobs because the companies that they were working for were just barely starting to turn a profit again. And now with this second wave of close down, they're probably going to end up losing their jobs permanently due to the company having to close down. So there's that. And I've also just been really emotional over everything. I've had some issues happen just recently with my day-to-day life that has really kind of thrown things for a loop for me. I got some bad news the other day when I went to the doctor. It turns out that I've gained 23 pounds back. I was down to 460. I'm now back up to 483. And I'm really, really pissed off about that. And, come here. Oh. You can be up here while I'm doing the video. Yeah. No? Well, okay then. Just like all the other women in my life, don't know what they want. No. But, anyways, yeah, so I'm really upset at the fact that I've gained back that I've gained 23 pounds back, and it's really made me want to just give up on trying to lose weight, on doing my daily walks, trying to be somewhat restrictive in what I'm eating and stuff like that. And I know it's just a setback, but I'm at that point right now where I'm done. I'm done trying. I mean, I was doing so well there, and I only changed a few things. Like, there was a few days where I wasn't able to walk because of it being raining and super cold outside. I stopped drinking water like I was. I was trying to do a gallon a day, and I did a gallon a day of water, but There was all kinds of other complications that came along with that, like having to urinate so much, and it got to the point where it was actually interfering with my day-to-day life, because it would just come on and like I needed a bathroom right then. And so I got very intimate with knowing where all the porta potties are throughout the entire city. And so I know that's a little too much information, but I think I'm going to just continue to try to do my best and do one step at a time. Um, and then really buckle down after Thanksgiving and just go from there and try to get back to a healthy spot in my life and um, get these 23 pounds back off. I have a doctor's appointment coming up, and I'm going to talk to them about putting me on something. The one doctor my diabetes doctor, wants to put me on Phenatol, and I'm really scared about going on something like that because it's basically legalized speed, and my biological mother and my dad were and are both heavy drug users. My dad, has since passed, but he was clean for 15 to 20 years, give or take. He stopped doing drugs when I was 13, 14, and then stopped drinking in his... Let's see, he stopped drinking when I was 22, 23. So, yeah, and then when he passed away, he had been sober for 13 or 14 years at that point. So, all in all, about 23 years of sobriety from heroin, meth, and whatever else he could get his hands on, and alcohol combined. So I'm really scared that kind of addiction is going to happen. Just because I saw what it did to my father and what it's doing to my biological mom. And, she's 69 and still parties. And I'm just like, what the actual fuck? That cannot be good for you. But it is what it is, whatever. So I'm going to talk to them about seeing if there's something less habit forming or something that is similar to Phenatol that I can take that will do just the same thing. I think right now what I really need mostly is a metabolism booster. Something that boosts my metabolism, boosts my energy level, and helps me take off the weight safely and with long-lasting effects. The only other thing above and beyond being able to take some sort of medication like that and not being able to do it on my own is going to be the surgery, the weight loss surgery. And my doctors and we have talked about that in the past, and I don't want to do a gastric bypass surgery. I would like to do a gastric sleeve. Ultimately, what I would really like to do is the gastric balloon, but my insurances will not cover it because back in the early days of the gastric Oberon balloon, I think that's what it was called, it was Oberon balloon, exploded and killed some people because it ruptured their stomach and all that other stuff, and so Medicare and Medicaid won't pay for that anymore because of that reason. And so they said I could pay for it myself, which is $7,000 out of pocket, and I have to have the balloon replaced every 3 months. So coming up with $7,000 every 3 months, where it may be feasible or doable for some people, it's not feasible or even doable for myself. And so that's been causing me a lot of mental anguish and upset, and just making me feel like absolute shit, and um, just being angry at the world, I guess, is the best way that I could put it. Just being fucking angry all the time. All the time I'm angry. And on the verge of tears, just literally right there. Like right now, as I'm talking to you, you probably are noticing that my eyes are squinting a little bit. It's because I'm trying not to cry. Um, and I'm a huge Supernatural fan, and the fact that this is the last season, and um, they just aired the very last episode of Supernatural. Like, oh my god, I was crying so much through that whole thing. Just like, no, I don't want to miss the Winchesters. But so I've been trying to stay away from movies that bring on emotional responses like that. And just trying to watch a lot of comedy and stand up and things like that. I've been watching a lot of Tyler Perry Madea movies, and even though those have some like tearjerker moments and can get overly reachy and preachy, I still really enjoy the Madea character. Um, like I picture myself if I was an elderly lady that's how I would want to be, just loved, respected, and feared. But all in the best possible sense. And yeah, so anyways, things have just been kind of crap though. And it's becoming harder and harder for me to try to be positive and uplifting and like, oh, hey guys, this is what's going on, blah blah. So I'm just gonna be real with you, because that's what this channel is about. It's about me being real, me opening a vein, telling you exactly how I feel, right, wrong, or indifferent, and yeah. I'm still trying to plan to do my big hike that I wanted to do, my little hike through from on the Olympic Discovery Trail. And as of right now, I still am dehydrating food and getting that prepared for my walk or whatever. Right now I have 2 cans of corn, 2 cans of green beans, and I did have 2 cans of mixed fruit cocktail, but I dumped one of the cans into the sink when I was picking up the tray, so I only have 1 can of fruit cocktail in the dehydrator right now. And so far I've made about, I'd say maybe 8 pounds of food, just dehydrating it. And I'm also doing an experiment where I took 2 pieces of pizza and I dehydrated that to see if I could rehydrate it, and so that I could have that while I'm out walking on the trail. And so far, it's dehydrated really well. It's very cracker-like. I'm not 100% sure how I'm going to reconstitute it, though. There's a part of me that's saying to try steam, or maybe just put a paper towel in a bag and set it inside of some boiling water and see if that works. So maybe like get a Mylar bag and put it all in there and just use some hot boiling water and see if that works. But I don't know, just something I'm playing around with. And I have a ton of canned vegetables and stuff right now, and some of them are starting to go past the best by date that's stamped on the can, and I know that those are the best by date for the supermarkets and stuff to sell, not that it is going to go rancid or whatever. So um, yeah, I want to play with my dehydrator, and that's what I'm doing. But anyways, guys, I realize that I'm starting to ramble right now, and my thoughts are all over the place. I'm sorry about that, but I just had to get this off my chest, and wanted to do the video letting you all know just kind of where I'm at in my mental state and what's going on with my physical state. I don't know if I mentioned in the no, because I mentioned in the Wednesday video that I was going to go get a cortisone shot in my shoulder. Got that done, and my shoulder's not hurting as bad as it did the first time I got it done, so I'm really happy about that. Um, so that's pretty much it for right now, guys. So anyways, if you have any questions, comments, concerns, put them in the comment section down below. Thank you for watching so far. Please like and subscribe if you haven't done so already, and make sure that you follow me on social media, Michael Scott Peterson, S-O-N, not S-E-N, on Instagram. And you can also find me on Twitter and Facebook. The links are down below. And if you have ideas for a future video, by all means let me know. And you can reach out to me by putting your comments in the comment section down below, or shooting me an email, hellocupcakeitsme@gmail.com. And go check out the blog, hellocupcakeitsme.com. I post stuff over there that I don't post anywhere else, and it's kind of like a diary at this point. There's all kinds of different information on there, but lately I've been really kind of just using it as a diary. So anyways, thank you all for watching. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye, guys.